Shalom, family. It's your man Elijah. Thank you for joining me in Sectarian Wisdom again, and as usual, I'm a wise, wealthy, witch, celestial being that is loved by the Most High Creator. Let's get it, family. Family, I wanna take my time on this one. Just so many thoughts running through my head right now. Family, this show right here. Okay, let's go back in history. All right, so I'm not really even into. Okay, now I am, but a few years prior, I wasn't even into watching anime. I remember being younger, my first introduction, like a lot of Western people, Dragon Ball Z, Gundam Wing, Akira, just the mainstream anime movies usually, and like I said, whatever came on Toonami and Cartoon Network and things of that nature. So anyway, other than what I watched growing up until I just didn't, you know, except once in every blue moon, I really didn't wasn't really into anime like that. Never had a problem with it, but just never messed with it until I guess a few years ago. I remember an acquaintance of mine just happened to be going to hang out and noticed they was watching this show called Attack on Titan, which is actually as far as symbolism, Attack on Titan, if you got to understand, it's a very deep show too. If you look at the deeper meaning and the symbolism behind it. But anyway, on this show though, this Sword Art Online, specifically War of the Underworld. Now, I'd have to go back and watch the rest of them, but specifically this series right here, these epic man. When I say the way the Matrix works, or the creator, what do you want to call it, to put things right in front of your face and you start to ask questions like, it just right at the right time. I mean, because I don't like watching, like I said, some people are like diehard anime. I'm not diehard. Every now and then, I like to watch something because from that one experience from watching Attack on Titan, and we actually ended up binge watching whatever seasons were out then, and Sword Art, the first season of Sword Art Online. We binge watched both of them. I remember, yeah, it was about 2 days, and I remember just thinking, man, I'm a grown man watching cartoons, but I enjoyed it. Like, it was actually very good. And now I see why anime captivates, honestly, a whole entire country, because you can do anything with animation. As long as I see the right, what I want to say, talent, characters put into it. Hey, some people have good. Honestly, when I look at anime, people who do anime art by hand, when I look at the Bible, and I see people who created the objects to create the tabernacle, right? Like, that had to be a gift from the creator to be able to be so gifted at doing something like anime. So that's just a thought. Like, gifts come to credit from the creator. It's just how you use it, right? So, or whatever you want to call the all. I don't want nobody getting offended. We trying to have a good conversation here. But what else? So yeah, about this show. Anyway, like I was saying before. Oh man, not so much in the anime, but ever since then, a few years back, I was like, okay, every now and then I like to pick up a series here and there and check it out. And it just so happens I run into this one at this time. Like, it's been out for a while, but like I said, I don't like watching the Japanese. I know for a lot of diehard people, you gotta watch it. I'm not a diehard. I just enjoy watching it every now and then. They're very well done. I enjoy them, whichever ones I decide to watch. But especially the adventure ones, I like them. So this happens to be one like that. But when I say this Sword Art Online, if you have an understanding if in things of occultism and just studying biblical history and things of that nature, when I tell you, give me a second, family. I apologize. Oh, you guys saw that, huh? I wonder if you heard it too. But anyway, um, oh snap! I'm just thinking. Nah, you can't see all that. You're not all in. just to make sure. Let me turn this a little bit. Just, I want y'all in my business now. But anyway, family. So okay. So what was I saying? Okay, this show right here. This show. Okay, yeah, okay. This show right here, man. Like I said, if you have a deeper understanding of like occult knowledge, like I said, biblical history, things that nature, why do you forget the most simplest things? Uh, Conspiracy theory. If you've taken time to study these things and read these things, even in spirituality, especially Thoth, Emerald tablets, things of that nature, um, flat Earth theory, Turtle Island, Native American history, things of that nature. This show right here, man, it's this Sword Art Online. What is it? Alicization, War of the Underworld. This show goes very deep in almost like how our world works. Well, how I would imagine. If there's any way, I put it like this: when I think of, let's say, the spiritual realm, I think of something that's honestly outside of my imagination. It's not even necessarily in another parallel universe. It's something that I can't comprehend. It's not for me to comprehend until I get there. But for my mind, in order to understand it, like as far as a picture, painting a picture of what it is for me to understand, Sword Art Online, Exiliation, War of the Underworld is a very good depiction of gods jumping in and out of the Matrix and understanding. Like I said, if you watch my video talking about what is your purpose in the Matrix, you know, you're just, and like I say in the show, you're just a human. You're just a part of the. You're a human. Hold on. What did I say? AI. You're just like a higher AI form, right? So, oh man. Anyway, family, hold on. Give me a second. I lost. It's so much. But basically, what I'm saying is, see that I'm I'm giving a recommendation for those who have a deeper understanding. One Sword Art Online, where it's on like it's hitting on past lives and going through different lives and forgetting who you are, and oh man, this show is it's man. Even my brother said it once. My younger brother, he's like, man, those anime shows, man, they give you real deep. They teach you some real deep lessons. And like I said, I'd already been reading the Bible, Proverbs, Psalms, all this stuff up and down. So honestly, most of the time with these big, I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, most definitely. But nonetheless, it's still like I say, anime is entertaining. But this is the first time where I really been like, okay, that's I don't know, it just like hit right. But I'm telling you, Sword Art Online, and then think about Turtle Island. That's like a representation of America. The turtle is something in the show that if you watch the show and or if you have watched the show, you know that the turtle, or now if you go back, is a representation of America. That's Native American right there. History, mythology. If you want to go out and study. Um, and then it's like the show's like a depiction of, imagine the earth being flat, right? And the creator being able to walk around the earth and just watch us go through life. And if they want to, every now and then an angel can jump in, which would be the higher AI forms, and then you got the PCs and then the higher AI forms. But then it really honestly, to me, it breaks down the soul very well for me, like almost like understanding what, giving you more of an understanding of what they're doing when they create artificial intelligence. Like when people are lately been saying about Google becoming aware of itself. Like this show explains it very well, and it explains our existence, and it even goes back to the movie Eternals, how we're all truly one, and we're used to go through the experience to experience this world for the creator. We're all The Creator. Every single one of us. Every piece of us. Whether you're a whether you're an NPC or a higher NPC or higher AI or an angel or whatever you want to call yourself, whatever you were made for within this creation. And then it's like the Creator gave us a chance to exercise our free will. Even though it's not really free will because we are the Creator. Like the Creator is everything. Remember, in the beginning it was nothing. But when I say nothing, I don't mean that the Creator or God or whatever you want to go by the name is nothing. It's not that I mean the Creator is nothing. I just mean the Creator started out as spirit, whatever it was. The Creator was just a thought. Well, not even thought yet. It's the Creator was, and then I guess whatever was, which is our Creator, all due respect, Creator, was like one day, like I said, just thought, and just kept thinking and thinking and thinking until it developed into whatever. If you want to call that the Big Bang, or I might call it the moment the Creator said out loud, "I am that I am." I think that's the Big Bang. The moment he spoke out like magic, spoke it to existence. And then from that, that was the building blocks. And this show actually has, I've been noticing the symbol of the cube lately, and the black cube, you know, in its representation of creation. Everything is built on a square. Everything is built in a square. At first, it was all mumbo jumbo everywhere, didn't make sense, and then one day the Creator shaped it into a square. Like the Mason, the Creator. Remember, the Creator is not a scientist. A scientist is someone who discovers creation, discovers what the Creator's created. But the Creator is a creator, an engineer, creates, and gives us something to explore, gives us something to experience as if it's of our own will. And some of us get to do it as many times as we want until we get it out of our system. And some of us who are maybe, let's say, higher NPC forms or higher AIs, we get to do it to a certain extent until the Creator is like, all right, it's time for you to move on. And this is for those people who you're alone more. And I know, honestly, more people are alone now than ever. You know, we're becoming, even now, this is when I look more like Japan and the situation they have with more technology coming in. So it's happening more and more and more. But we're not all doing the same thing in our lonely time. So for those who continue to search, for those who continue to grow, for those who continue to have that imagination, the understanding, the spirit to go further than religion. Not throwing religion away, because I understand what religion's for, and I understand the schooling that religion was. And I went through it all the way through 12th grade, went to it at college a little bit, and then I'm free on my own from the free will that the Creator gave me to experience this, like all of you, especially those who understand what I'm saying. So understand that the loneliness, the solitude is for a reason. It's to strengthen you. You take that, like people say, you take certain energies, you turn them into something else. You turn that solitude into, take that time to seek. It's not saying you stay in solitude forever, but especially this time right now, we have time to grow. We have time to learn. We have time to seek, to get a greater understanding before it's time, because that time will come. Everything lasts for a season to go back out. Everything, it's like the Bible says, there's nothing new under the sun. Everything's just repeating itself over and over and over again. So therefore, some of us who it's our time to go out and to take the truth, to break down the truth. Like I tell people all that, look, let me put it like this, family. The reset, whatever you want to call it, the end, and I know people say it's been the end of the world since then. Look, and I stand on what I say. I ain't no prophet. That's not what I'm here for. That's not what I say, because I'm not. Honestly, the more you read, the more you take time to seek God in your own personal relationship, the more you fast, or call it Creator. What do you want to call it? The All, or the All Father, or yeah, what do you want to call it? The Creator within you knows who you're talking to, because there's a certain way that He walks in everybody. Just a lot of us don't want to listen, and we let man throw they understanding in it, and it confuses us. But it's been in us the whole time. But when you just take time, family, and you really honestly reading, like I say, fasting, meditating on things. Meditation doesn't always necessarily mean, sitting like this. Sometimes I know a good way for me to meditate is just go take a walk by myself with my thoughts. and just think through things, and things manifest in my mind a different way. And then and really too, family, eating vegan. And I'm not even saying forever. This ain't no do this. I'm saying not only for your health this is good, but just really for a spiritual aspect. Even if it's just for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, or however long you can go being vegetarian. Even if it's not a forever thing, it heightens your spiritual understanding and awareness so much more being vegetarian. It opens your eyes to another to it's like to another world, to man. And then that on top of the meditation, of the quiet time, because the quiet time is important, family, because that quiet meditation with your eyes with your eyes closed, whether you chant or whether you do it quietly, it's going back home. It's the best way you can go back home right now in the flesh and experience home. And home is the darkness, family. See, we've been taught to fear the darkness, but there's truly true joy and understanding and wisdom in the darkness, because the light came from the darkness. We're in the light at this time. Another word for light is, or another understanding of light is wisdom, knowledge, understanding. And we're going through a process to gain wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to take back to the dark, where we came from. Like I've said this before, when you watch a lot of movies, family, and and let's say, like for instance, DC, right? I forget which movie it was, but it has to do with the Justice League, right? One of the newer ones with the live action ones. It's the one where I forget what it's called, but the one where Superman comes back, and I think there's a specific scene in one of these DC movies, the newest ones, but it's after Superman died, and they ask him what was it like being dead, and he was like, it was dark, it was nothing. And it's almost like, I think now it's funny with church. It's but Superman is like on a God level, I guess, or a deeper understanding. In this world, it's like it's funny. My cousin sent me a video one day, and it's like it clicked in my mind. Oh, and by the way, before it leaves me, keep listening to my when I do the readings on the sealed portion, and the sealed portion and Sword Art Online will go very good together as far as understanding life and getting a deeper understanding. So dang it, I know I wanted to say that, but it made me forget where I was. Where was I? Okay, I know I was trying to. Okay, so remember, the creator is, like I said, you go back to nothing, but it's not that the creator is nothing. Hmm. You know what, family? I apologize. I just had one of the moments. I guess maybe, yeah, I lost it. I'm sorry. I lost whatever I was saying. But this show right here, family, it really it's not a bad one. Hold on, I might have it. I don't want to. I don't want to leave it on that note. But I don't want to sit here. Hold on. Let me be quiet for a second. Nope. Okay. No, I lost it, family. But anyway, thank you for listening. This is a interesting show. If you can look at it on a deeper level and get past the I don't know, childish thoughts in your mind about what type of entertainment it is, if you could just really just sit down and watch it, it's some good stuff. It's some good stuff. Okay, but anyway, family, uh, thank you for watching. This is Sectarian Wisdom. I'm your man Elijah, and as usual, I'm a wise, wealthy wit. I'm a wise, wealthy, rich, celestial being that is loved by the Most High Creator. We got it, family. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you later.